Hello everybody, I thought I'd take the opportunity. I was getting ready to do my GLOSSYBOX, which has finally arrived. I'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, just like a little chatty video. It's not the type of video I do very often. I've had a lot going on, so I don't know what order I'm going to be posting these in. It depends what happens with this video. I've tried to post a video twice this week. For some reason, my YouTube will not upload. So that's the first thing that stressed me out. I've got 2 videos to upload. I'm going to have this one, and I'm hoping GLOSSYBOX I can upload straight from my phone. So I'm going to try that. I've already done my base, but I haven't done anything else, so I'm just going to chat and finish getting ready. Bella's next to me. She's not been very well since the beginning of the month, so we've had that going on. And I'm going to find what I was doing. I'm going to do some contour, I think, first. Yeah, so Bella's been ill with her stomach again, so we've had that going on. My sister's been ill. It's just been a whole, stressful start to the year. So this is why I don't do these sort of videos. So I'm awful at chatting and concentrate on what I'm doing as well. I already don't know what I'm doing, so then when I start talking, I'm just completely lost. I'll put all the products down below. I won't worry about mentioning all of them unless there's a reason I want to. I know what I was going to say. This jumper, I'll try and take a picture and put it on Instagram, but this jumper's my favourite thing. I've got 2 of them now. I bought one when it was on full price because I really needed a new jumper, and then shrunk it by accident. By accidentally putting it in the dryer when I didn't want to. I just completely forgot and chucked it in now on a busy day. Yeah, accidentally shrunk it. It's still wearable, so I kept that for walking Bella. And then I bought another one and it was on offer. It was half price. If I can still find it, I'll link it down below. It's from Asda, and it's my new favourite thing. What shall I explain first? The GLOSSYBOX, right? Oh, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny. First of all, I don't know if anyone else gets GLOSSYBOX, you'll know that this month's boxes were delayed. And I waited for mine. I got to the day after dispatch day when I was told to, well, I was told, but everyone on Instagram was told to wait until after the 12th. And then if your box hadn't been dispatched, to message them. So I did that. And I got a message saying that it was being dispatched that day. I might contour my nose a little bit with the leftover. That's better. My nose is looking a bit. I think it's because of I'm so pale. Yes, so I was told to waited, and sent them a message. They sent me a message back saying it was being dispatched that day, so that's fine. Waited for it to come. Hate myself in the eye. Waited for it to come, and then I got a message from Royal Mail 2 days later saying it was on its way by 3 o'clock that day, or 3 o'clock the next day. And then when I got up the next day, I had another message saying it was coming between, what was it, 1 and 5 or something. So I thought, that's fine. We were in all that day, so that was perfect, or someone would have been in all day. So that was perfect. So waited all day for it. I really don't. I'm going to have to find a different blush brush. Not liking this for blush. Yeah, waited in all day for it, as you do. And nothing. Didn't arrive. Didn't get an update or anything. I'll explain what actually happened in a minute. We found out later what actually happened that day. So anyway, so we're waiting, nothing happened, so I'm well, it must be coming the next day, because before Christmas we did have this with a few parcels where they said they were coming that day, but then they arrived the next day, so it was a bit of a pain because I had a dentist appointment the next day, so it was a pain to have to wait, because no one was going to be in. But I thought, if we miss it, I'll just have to pick it up as soon as I can, basically. So that was okay. Not ideal, but you just get on with these things. So that was that. So next day comes, and I get back quicker than I thought I will from the dentist and everything, and I hadn't missed anything, so I was really pleased that we hadn't missed any parcels. We did have a few other ones coming as well. It wasn't just GLOSSYBOX that we were waiting for. So yeah, waiting for GLOSSYBOX, and as you can see, I love my blush. Waited for GLOSSYBOX. Didn't hear anything all day. Then the bell rang finally at, I think it was about 2:30 or nearly 2 o'clock anyway, around that sort of time, and answered the door. the postman who we've got, it's an older person, and he's never been very polite. He's never been outright rude, but he's not like the most polite. He doesn't speak to you, he just normally hands you the parcel. So anyway, he just gives me a parcel. It's my husband's parcel. No GLOSSYBOX. No, I think it's Gray's box I was waiting for as well. I'm trying to use that as a mirror. That's not a mirror. I'm trying to go really blushy today. Well, I go blushy every day, but built those two up. I like it. I'm really liking the e-girl thing at the moment, so no, I'm channeling my inner e-girl. Highlighter. What? I want something a bit brighter today. I think I'm going to go with the SOPH palette for my highlighter. Fancy that again today, the pinky one. Yeah, so anyway, so no part. So I'm like, okay, something's obviously happened. Couldn't say anything to the postman because he basically shoved the box in my hand, said that's it, and wandered off. And I was holding the door open for an elderly lady, so I was sort of distracted by that. So I go in, I've just dug my finger right into the highlight. Anyway, I go in the house and check my emails to see if there's what's going on with GLOSSYBOX, to track the parcel, to message them, to message Royal Mail, to sort out whatever. And there's a message saying it's been delivered, and it obviously hadn't. So, and then my husband come home, and I really don't like ringing people. I can film videos, not a problem. Even that, you know, takes a bit of time to get used to. It took me a while to get used to filming, but yeah, I'm okay with filming videos now. And so I don't do phone calls. So my husband rang Royal Mail, and they basically had a problem yesterday where the scanner wasn't working, so a lot of parcels didn't get delivered correctly. So that clears that up. But as my sister's coming in from work, she finds my Gray's box just chucked on the floor, which he definitely didn't give me when I answered the door, and I closed the door behind me after the lady had gone out, so he couldn't have like seen me and given it to me, or you know, I don't know what happened, but anyway, it was on the floor inside our building, so he's obviously just chucked it in somehow, realising he's forgotten it, but still no GLOSSYBOX. So yeah, my husband's talking to him on the phone. We make a complaint about the postman's attitude. He never speaks to us. He doesn't even look up from his stuff. He's always frantic. It's like he's got parcels everywhere, and I understand it's a stressful job, and we never complain about anything either, but it just got to that point where, especially before Christmas, it was chaotic, and then after, and then with GLOSSYBOX, and yeah, so with the parcel being thrown on the floor, that was like the final straw for me, because he could have just rung the bell again. I was obviously in, or for whatever reason, if you know, take it with him and re-deliver it or whatever. So yeah, anyway, so GLOSSYBOX finally, so GLOSSYBOX isn't there. My husband rings up, we explain what's happened, and we get told that we'll hear something by Wednesday. 20 minutes later, or it might have been a bit longer than that, it felt like 20 minutes, a bit of time later, the bell goes, and the other postman that we have gives my sister the GLOSSYBOX, so it just turned up. So obviously they'd sorted it out quite quickly, which was really good. But yeah, so it's just been like one of those weeks where everything's going wrong and it's chaotic, and I've been getting a lot of headaches as well, which if you don't follow my channel, you wouldn't be watching it, but if you haven't seen my videos before, I suffer with headaches and anxiety and depression. I'm really open about everything like that. So yeah, it's just been like the start of the year has not been great. I found it really difficult to keep motivated. I'm trying to like do my Etsy stuff. There's just a lot going on at the moment. And of course, with Bella being ill, and parcels as well apparently going missing, and not being able to upload to YouTube, that's what it should be called. Yeah, not being able to upload. It's just been like a really tricky start to the year. So it could have been worse, but it could have been better as well. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. That's where I've been. That's why I've not uploaded for ages, because normally I upload once a week at least, sometimes more. But yeah, I've not uploaded since December. So I'm obviously uploaded now. I'm uploading. I've obviously, if you're watching this, I've uploaded. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. But the post has just been crazy at the moment. I really hope that starts to settle down now and we just get like our post when it is supposed to be here, and the postman maybe just needs a bit of extra help or something. He just always seems so chaotic, and I think that's why he's not polite. It's because it's not like me to complain about something either. So yeah, it was just like the final straw, finding the parcel on the floor, and then like GLOSSYBOX still hadn't come. It was just too much yesterday. It was just a crazy day, especially after the dentist, and no one likes going to the dentist. It's not something you know, I don't know anyone who enjoys going. And I had a new dentist as well, and I've got to have 2 fill-ins, which I knew I was supposed to be having, but I completely forgot all about it. So yeah, that ended up being booked for a couple of weeks' time. Right, so 2 fill-ins that I've been due. Why don't I just use powder for my eyes? Eyes for my eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, flipping heck. For my brows. I'm just going to go back to using powder. I can never get pencil to look right. I think it's just because I've got so few eyebrows. It just doesn't look right. That looks so much better than like what I usually, or not what I usually do, but what I've been doing recently. That's it. It was so quick as well. I'm just going to do that from now on, unless I've got more time to mess about. I'm using powder and I'm just going to accept that that's the way it looks. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, how's your 2020 getting? You know, how's it going? How has it started? And, oh yeah, I know what I want to talk about, my Etsy. So basically, I've had an Etsy store since October, and I've added to it like as often as I have been making stuff basically, but obviously with the rough start to the year, I've not got stuff up as quick as I wanted to this year, because I've made some gnomes for Valentine's, which I'll show you in a minute. I've made some gnomes because I don't know if anyone's seen them, but I made some Christmas gnomes, and I thought it'd be really cute to make because they were really popular. So I thought it'd be really cute to make some for Valentine's. So I've made some of those, and I probably will make some more. I'm going to try and make some cards, but I need to buy some more cards, some more supplies and stuff. So I need to get that done. That's going to be next week. So hopefully I can, because then I'm going down to Weymouth to visit my family, especially my sister, who's not been very well. Yeah, so I'm really keen to go down there. So I'm going to try and get everything done, because I've got some orders my sister's asked me for as well. My older sister, my sister who lives with us, who you've seen me do GLOSSYBOX with. Yeah, she's asked me to do some stuff, so I've got to get that all done. So I've got a lot to catch up on. So I'm hoping do this today, sit and do some makeup, get this video up, and my GLOSSYBOX video, get this up today, and then upload the other ones next week and the week after, before I go to Weymouth to visit everyone, take Bella with me. But that's why I'm trying to get Bella well as well, and then she's not very well again today. It's just been, yeah, I was really hoping this year would be a lot less stressful, but that is not proving to be the case. But that's just life. I just watched Kathleen Light's video, I'll link it down below. She was saying about the start to her year as well, that it's been stressful. But that is just life sometimes. Hopefully we're getting all our bad luck out of the way early this year, and that'll be it, and we can just concentrate on the things we want to get done. And I can get my art and craft, you know, up and running, and get like uploading stuff really regularly on here and on Etsy, and like get back on track with Instagram. I was doing so well before the end of the year, but I think it's just that January thing where it takes you a little while to just get into it. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but that's how I feel at the moment. So it's just taking me like a while to get back into the year. Or not into it, but I don't know what I mean, but I do know what I mean, if that makes sense. Probably not. Right, I was going to do my lips. I know that's weird, but or am I going to do my lips now? I do really want to. Alright, I'm going to do my lips. I watched a Will Beauty KRISTI video that was about another video. I can't remember what the name of the YouTuber is that she did that she did a tutorial of, but she like overlined her lips. So I'm gonna have a go at that. I'm not gonna do the like little sides with concealer and that, but I'm gonna have a go at the thing. I'll link the video down below anyway. Yeah, and this is like a nudie colour. Can't talk and do this at the same time. But she like went around the outside. I just really wanted to have a go. She went like, so like it's more rounded. Obviously having surgery on my lips means that that's tricky this side, but I can still manage to make my lips look nice for lipstick and stuff, so. That's why I went over my lips with a bit of foundation so they were ready. Covering my lips. What I do with the lip liner, once I've lined them, then I like gently blend the line in, because then I can top it with gloss without putting lipstick on. You can rub it as well with a brush or just your finger. I like this way of doing it. Helps me build in my lip here where there isn't a corner, basically. I'll link down below why my lip is like that. I'm not going to get into that today. Not that I mind talking about it. I just think we've chatted about enough about throwing that in as well. There we go. So I've overlined a little bit. It is weird doing it before my eyes. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Where is the... I'm going to use this palette to do a quick eye look as well. I'm literally just putting on a bit of colour in the crease and a bit of shimmer, nothing too fancy today. This is the Looking for Wonderland. That was the thing. It was the palette from Primark last year that I used loads. Pretty sure it was last year. It might have been the year before actually. So it's probably expired, but it doesn't bother me. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I'm liking this technique for overlining. I forgot how good this smells as well. It smells like sweets, like vanilla-y and sweet. I like sweets, funnily enough. So that's the lip gloss. That's the lips. I like that. Right, and then for the eyes, it's all like autumny sort of colours. But I'm just going to do a quick coppery sort of look. Just to go with the lip gloss. I think that's why I wanted to do my lips first. So I could see the tone. Yeah, I'm going to go in with a fluffy crease brush from Real Techniques. I forgot the name of the brand completely then. And I'm just going in with like a... Like I said, I'm not going to explain what I'm doing. I'm just going to chat, and now I'm telling you I'm doing my makeup. But I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. And at least I've sort of caught everyone up with where I've been, what's been going on, why I've not posted. Let me know down in the comments how things are going for you. I always like to chat to people in the comments. Always makes my day when I get a nice comment. I always try to reply. If I ever forget, just message me again. I'll usually reply. Sometimes I'm busy and think I've replied and haven't. Just go. I've got a little bit of fallout. This brush is like magic for fallout. Just gets rid of it so easily. It's so pigmented. You wouldn't believe that this is a Primark palette if you'd never used one before. Tap that out. when I've posted it, I'll put my face routine base makeup, what I did, because it's exactly the same as what I did today, so that's why I didn't worry about filming that part. I should use this brush more often. I hardly ever reach for this brush anymore. I used to use it loads when I first got them. So as you can see, I've gone quite high up because I've got very hooded eyes, which should be on my like merch. Basically, I should have merch with I've got hooded eyes, as if you didn't know by now. Really like my eyebrows. They look nice. I'm going to soften that, make sure they're even. I'm going to buff that out in a second. Just go a little bit more heavy there. I'm just going to gently dip into black just to smooth this out. So you see, I've just put that on the outer corner. This helps make my eyes a little bit bigger. But if we get it the same the other side, that is. And then blend that into the crease, just to deepen that. Why have I gone so dark that side? I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. Just blend that out. Should have just left it how it was. Made it super patchy now. How annoying. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Right, and then I'm going to go in with the same fluffy brush into just the whitish shade, just to soften that all. You can just blend it without any shadow as well. There we go. And then I'm just going to go in, I don't know whether to go the more goldy, there's like a goldy colour, which looks quite bronzy on the skin, or a really bronzy colour. What do we think? I don't know what goes with the lips more. Oh, I'm going to go with the goldy colour. Go with that one. Yeah, I like that. Very similar to lots of other looks I've done before. So not a surprise really. Can never get it even on the other side. Then I'm just going to take that deeper colour and just tap that between that and the black. Just to deepen that a little bit more. A bit more dimension. Then I'm going to go in with a little brush, little pencil brush, into the highlighty shade in the inner corner. It's like a pink toned highlighty shade. I think there was black on this brush as well. And then I'm going to take a bit of that transition shade underneath. Just a touch today. As I say, I'm only filming GLOSSYBOX. Flick away that fallout. What do I do with the brush? Literally lost my little fallout brush. What the heck did I do with that? It's when I realised I haven't been filming the whole time. I definitely have. Right, I'm not going to put on mascara because a continuing battle with my eye situation. Yes, that's the finished look. I'm going to sort my hair out now and film my Glossybox video. I hope you enjoyed this little chatty video. Oh, I was going to show you my gnomes. These are a couple of my gnomes. I'm not like plugging my Etsy. I just want to show you what I've been up to and the productive thing I have managed to do. This is one of my little, I don't know if I can get it in focus a little bit better. Yeah, there you go, you can see. These are all handmade with air dry clay. I'm still waving my hand about. That's one. And then this is an even smaller one, which I absolutely love. He's tiny. They've got little hearts on, and yeah, so they're for Valentine's. I'll put the link down below if you want to check them out. I've also started making these. I just need to get the backs for them. They're little clay hearts. They're nice and shiny. And they can be magnets or pins. And my sister said I should start making jewellery as well, little air dried clay jewellery, so I might have a go at that. I reckon the little gnomes would look really cute as jewellery. So yeah, I'm going to let you go. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out all the links I've mentioned down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!